subscribe and click the bell icon to turn on notifications.
Welcome guys! In this video, you will learn how to make a WordPress website using Divi. Divi, as you all know, is the most widely used premium theme and visual page builder in WordPress. In this video, I'll start with purchasing domain name and hosting. Then I'll talk about how to add an SSL certificate. Then you'll learn to set up WordPress. After that, you'll learn how to purchase Divi theme and activating it. Then I'll show you selecting layouts from Divi library. Building a page using pre-made layout. I will also cover website, title, tagline, and site icon. You will also learn to build a page from scratch. Using Divi forms, creating menus, then you'll learn about Divi theme options. Introduction to Theme Builder. Creating headers and footers, and much more. So let's get started with purchasing hosting first. As you can see, this is the website named HostGator. This is the world's best web hosting place. From HostGator, you can purchase web hosting as well as a domain name to create your WordPress website. You can see here that it's starting at only $275 per month. Isn't that amazing? Now click here on Hosting and click on WordPress Hosting. Here you can see that they offer 3 different plans: the Starter Plan, the Standard Plan, and the Business Plan. You can select any of them as per your requirement. I'm going on with the Starter Plan, so let's click on the respective Buy Now button. Here we need to enter the domain name, and here we need to select the extension. Coming on to step 2, where you need to choose the number of websites that you want to create. In my case, I'm going up with this Starter Plan, which will host a single website. Now here you can select the billing cycle. I recommend going up with the 12 months plan. But for now, for this video, I will select a 1-month plan. Scrolling down to the next step, here you need to enter all of this information, and then enter your billing information. These are the additional services. You can mark them as per your requirement. You can see here that some of the services are offered for free to us, so I've only checked this box. But if it's not offered for free in your case, it's not mandatory to purchase these things. You can enter a coupon code if you have any. My coupon code has been already applied here. Don't forget to accept terms and conditions. Once everything is in place, simply click on the Checkout Now button and your account will be created. So guys, following the same procedure, I've created an account. This will take a little while for HostGator to set up your account. Congratulations guys, you can see that the order has been completed. Simply click on the View Your Dashboard button here to view your dashboard. So this is your dashboard area. Once you click on Hosting, you can see that your website is shown here under Hosting Packages. Click here on the Manage button to see if your website is active or not. In order to log in to your WordPress website, you just need to click on WordPress Admin, and this will take you to your WordPress dashboard, where you will be able to access your website's admin panel and make the changes as per your requirement. Now first I suggest hover onto Plugins and click on Installed Plugins. By default, various plugins are already installed to our website, but as we do not need most of them, we simply have to deactivate them. So I will select all these plugins as they are not needed as of now, and click here on Bulk Actions. Select Deactivate to remove them all together. Now click on Apply. This will free up all the space, as well as it will remove all the cluttered stuff from our website. Now on the top, you can see that it shows that our website is not secure. To make the connection secure, move back to your HostGator dashboard and click here on SSL in order to activate the SSL certificate. You can see that the status here is active. Now we need to install a plugin to remove this not secure into the secure site. You can access this page by hovering onto Plugins and click on Add New. Now let's search for SSL. From the list of various plugins here, we're looking for the one that's named Really Simple SSL. Simply click on Install Now. Now let's activate the plugin by clicking over on the Activate button. Once done, click on Activate SSL and this will make your website secure. You can see that we're logged out from our website, and clicking over here, it says the connection is secure now. Now to log in back to your website, move back to the HostGator dashboard. Click on the WordPress admin panel here. Once again, you will be redirected to your WordPress admin dashboard. This is the easiest way to log into your WordPress website. You can see that now our website is secure. Now this is our WordPress dashboard, and on the left, you can see a sidebar with various stuff such as pages, appearance, plugins, tools, settings, and various other things. So in this video tutorial, I will cover up everything related to how you can create a WordPress website using the Divi theme. To start with it, we need to install the Divi theme on our WordPress website. Now click on Add New. We need to select and upload the Divi theme here. But where to get the theme first? As then, only we will be able to upload it. So to get the Divi theme, you need to visit the website named Elegant Themes using this URL. Here, you need to click on the Pricing tab. You can see that they're offering yearly access, which is for $89, as well as a lifetime access, which is for $249. If you're lucky enough, you will be offered a discount here. You can select any of these plans and click on the respective Sign Up Today button over here. Here, you simply need to fill in the information to create your account, and once done, click on Complete Registration. And when you'll be able to purchase the Divi theme from this amazing website. In my case, I've already purchased the Divi theme. I will simply log into my account. I'm here in the Members area, and from here we can download our Divi theme. Simply click on Download Divi theme to download it. You can see that the file has been downloaded. Now let's move back to our WordPress theme window. Click on Choose File and select the file we recently downloaded. Now let's click on Install Now. Here, click on Activate to activate the Divi theme. As soon as your theme gets activated, you will see this option here in the sidebar. We now need to add an activation key to it to start using the Divi theme. To do that, simply hover onto Divi and click on Theme Options. From various tabs here, simply click on Updates, and here you need to enter username and API key. Username is the username of your Elegant Themes account, and so you can find your API key here. Simply hover on to the account and click on Username and API key. When scrolling down on this page, you will find your API key here. Simply copy the API key from here and paste it in here into the respective box. Don't forget to enter your username here. Once done, click on Save Changes. By activating the Divi theme, you get access to the Divi library as well as getting access to the Divi library as well. Now let's take a look at our website from the front end. You can view your website from the front end by hovering over here and clicking on Visit Site. Initially, you can see that this is how your website looks by default. It looks empty, as we don't have any content updated right now. So we're going to turn it into a beautiful and professional website. Moving on further with the first step to make it look good is we need to create the pages. To create one, hover onto Pages and click on Add New. Now enter the title name first. You can see an option here which says Use the Divi Builder. We need to click on it before that. I want to tell you that in some cases, you'll find a different editor mode here. So don't be worried, the steps remain the same, there's just a slight change in the design. Let's click on this button now. You can see that we're offered to two options here. One says Return to the standard editor, while the other says Build on the front end. I'm selecting the Build on the front end option. In most cases, you can also be directly redirected to the front end window based on the settings of your Divi theme. Now you can see that we have three options here: Build from scratch, choose a pre-made layout, and clone your existing page. So you need to select the option as per your requirement. In my case, I'm going to select a pre-made layout. You can see that we've been redirected to a new pop-up where it's offering 232 pre-made layouts packs, and in total, 1,708 pre-made layouts. Every time you will see that there's an increase in the number of layouts that the library offers, as they keep on updating more and more interesting layouts. From various layouts available here, you can select any of them. For example, if you're creating a fashion website, you can go up with this layout simply by clicking on it, and you will come to know about how this layout looks like. This is what the landing page looks like in this pre-made layout. The layout comes up with other pages as well, like About page. Then you can see the blog page, contact page, designer page. So you can select any of them to import onto your website. But by doing that, you will only import the particular layout, but now the complete package. For example, I want the agency layout, so I'll click on it. And here to use the complete pack, I will click on the Use This Layout button right here. You can also view the live version of this layout by simply clicking on View Live Demo. Let's use this layout by simply clicking on this button here. Within a few minutes, this layout pack will be imported to the page. You can see that the layout has been imported here, as it was shown with the title, images, buttons, modules, rows, selections, and all kinds of things. So I'm going to cover everything in this course about how to make changes here, starting from the top now. In order to change this heading, simply click on the module settings, and here you will see the settings to change the title. You can even change the color of the button, the text of the button, and you can also edit the description as well. So in place of the Divi for Business as a title name, I'm entering my website's title name, which is Website Designers in Jodhpur. You can in fact add an eye-catching title over here. I'm editing the button's text as well. In case you want to remove a button, you can simply remove the text from here, and the button will automatically be removed from the website. And to recover it back, simply enter the button text, and this button will be shown again here. It's all up to you. Scrolling down to the next section, in case I want to add a different text here, I will simply click on the setting option here, and we can enter the text here as per our requirement. You can see that we have complete control over the content. Now we have icons here. We can also change them as well by simply hovering on any of these icons and click on Settings. Here you can see the Image and Icon settings. You can select any icon of your choice. Once done, click on Save. In the same way, you can edit all of this text here. Now let's say I want to change this image here. So what we need to do is hover on this image, click on the Settings option, and here we need to upload a new image. Or you can even access the media library and choose the image which is already uploaded to your website. In my case, I'm adding a new image to my website, so I'll simply click on Select Files button and select the file from my computer to upload. Once done, click on Upload an Image. You can see that the image has been replaced here. Now this was just the basic part explaining how to edit the content, but don't worry, you're going to learn everything about how to change the background, colors, etc. Scrolling back to the top. I will explain everything from scratch now. This blue-colored box is indicated a section. The box highlighted in green is called a row. This gray box indicates a module. Sometimes you'll find the purple highlighted box, which indicates a special section or a full-width section. Usually what is required the most is this section, rows, as well as these modules. In case I want to add an image here, what I will do is I'm simply going to click on this plus icon here, and you can see a pop-up box that has all the modules in it. We can add bar counters, accordion, audio modules, blog, button, circle counter, comments, code module, contact form, email option, divider, gallery, image, login, etc. In my case, I was searching for an image module, so I'll click on the image module here. Now here by clicking on the settings, you can select an image of your choice or upload one of your choice. Once done, click on Upload an Image, and you can see that an image has been added here. Now I want this text to appear here, below this text. So simply hover on this text and drag it using this button, and drop it here, like this. In order to change the text color, simply hover on to this module and click on Settings here. Here in this pop-up box, click on Design. Here you can see that as I hover on the text, the blue-colored box is highlighting the text, which means that you can change the design of this text from here. So let's click on the text. Here you can update the font as well. You can also search for the font. In my case, I will search for Poppins. I'm selecting it. You can see the changes here. In case you want to change the weight, or you can say thickness of the font, you can do that from here. You can make it bold, heavy, light, thin, regular, etc. All the options are available here. You can update the font style as well. Make it italic, all caps. Other format options are also available here. These can be used at any time when required. Scrolling down to text color. You can select any color from here. You can update the text size as well, like increase or decrease it like this. Now let's say I want a different size shown in different devices. For example, I have set the size 34 pixels in desktop mode, but in case of mobile, I want to make it smaller as compared to desktop. So in that case, I'll click on this icon here. And then I will select phone like this. You can see that screen resolution got changed from desktop to mobile. I'm setting 22 pixels, text size for mobile viewers. You can make changes in the text size for different devices. Now if I click on this desktop button, we're back on the desktop mode. We have more options here as well, like we can set letter spacing, text line, height, etc. Everything is available here. Scrolling down, you can see text shadows. You can add any as per your requirement. Every option you select has different settings here. You can set them as per your requirement. You can also change the text alignment. Text color option is also available here. So you customize your text as you want. These design settings are available for everything you choose. Like if I go onto this image and click on Design, you can see that we have the option to set borders to this image. You can also set round corners like this. You can also add border styles to it. For example, I want a border with a width of 5 pixels, and its color should be blue. You can see the changes to the image that I've made. Scrolling down to box shadows, you can add a shadow to your image as well. You can add filters to your image too. You can even add animations to your image from here. Like I want to use slide, and from the left side. you can see the changes applied to the image. You can slide it from the right as well, like this. You have other animation-related settings as well. Everything is self-explanatory here, so from various options you can select any of them as per your own requirement. You can add a border to this text box as well. Simply hover on it, click on Settings. Under Design, you can see Borders. Click on it, and on increasing the border width, you can see that border has been added here. Now I have to add some space between the border and the text. So what you need to do is move on to the Spacing tab, and then here, in the padding area, I just added 20 here, and you can see that the space has been added from the top between border and text. If I click here on the link, this makes it equal. And similarly, I will add a padding of 20, and for the right side, I will keep it the same. So this way you can see an equal space has been added from all the four sides between the border and the text. Now, in case I want some space between these two text modules, what I will do is I will simply hover onto this area and drag it like this. And you can see that the space has been added here between the two text modules. So using these amazing features of Divi, you can simply use drag and drop interface and shift these modules as well. I will show you an alternative for this as well, in case some of you find it confusing. So simply click on Settings of this text module, and in the Design tab, click on Spacing. In the margin, you can see the top margin is set to 120 pixels, as we dragged it earlier. So this time, I'm going to reduce the space between the two modules like this. So there are a lot of options available for you to play around. You can also directly type in the value. In my case, I'm entering 20 for now. So guys, this is how you can create a page in Divi. Now if you want to add a section or a row, I'm going to talk about that. You can see these are the two options. Using this option, you can create a section and a row with this option, but I'm going to show it on a new page from scratch. In case you want to delete any module, like I want to delete this one, simply hover on this module and click on the Delete button, and you can see that module has been deleted. I'm going to cover these as well in my next chapter, where I will cover how to create a page from scratch. So once you're done with the changes, simply click on this Publish button here. And with this, your page is live now and published on the internet. Anyone using internet can access it. Now let's save it again. And once you're done with everything, you can simply click on Exit Visual Builder. But before that, I want to show you one more thing. You can see these settings available here. Starting from the left, you can see this option is here for the desktop view. Using this option, you can view your website in tablet mode. Here, you can see it in mobile view. You can access the library from this button. Click on it to load the library and simply choose any pre-made layout from here. Or you can use all your saved layouts using this tab. Right now, I don't have one. That's why it's shown empty. You can also clone any of your existing pages using this tab. Right now, we don't have that one. That's why this space is shown empty here. Other options are also available here, like you can delete or clear layout using this button. You can save this whole layout to the library so that you can import it to somewhere else. Then you have this page level settings. You can access the history of this page from here and go back to any of the versions on which you were working on. You can export or import any layout using this portable option here. Now once you're done with everything, you need to click on this Save button always to make sure that changes have been saved. Once done, let's click on Exit Visual Builder. You can see that this is what our live page looks like. You can see the changes we made, we deleted a button from here, and it's not visible here anymore. This is how the text appears here. We added borders, shadow to the image, deleted a row here. You can see the page is looking much more beautiful than before. Now, what if we want to set this page as a home page of my website? Home page is basically when someone visits your website, they should end up on this page. Right now, if I visit my website with this domain name, you can see that this page is appearing on my website. Right now, it's shown something like this. So let's set it as home page. To do that, move back to your WordPress admin dashboard. Hover on to Appearance and click on Customize. Various options are available here in the sidebar, but to set this page as our home, we need to click on Home Page Settings here. Now here, select the static page, and then here, select the page which you want to set as home. You can see two pages are shown here right now. One is home, and the other is a sample page. Sample page is a default page which comes with WordPress installation. So let's set home as our home page. Now click on Publish. Once done, you can see that the website homepage has now changed to this page. Since we're here in the WordPress customizer, let me show you one more thing. So let me go back. Now click on General Settings, and then let's go to Site Identity. Here are 3 important things which you must change for your WordPress website. You can add your website's title. Here, you can add a tagline as well as your website's icon. So let me show you what's appearing now on my website as a title, tagline, and icon. You can see that this icon, which is shown as of now, this is my WordPress title as of now, and this is the tagline. So to change all of this, we need to go back to our Customizer section. And here, let's update these things. I'm adding a website designer in Jodhpur as my website's title name. So now I will update my tagline. Let me add a site icon as well. So I will click on Select Image. Here you have to upload your site's icon. Before that, make sure it's in square size. If it's not a square, then it will ask you to first convert it into a square. So as you can see, when I uploaded this image, you can see that it's not in the square format, and it's asking me to correct this format of the image. So I will just drag it into the square area. I want it to appear, and I will click on Crop Image. So you can see that the website's icon here has been updated. Once the changes are done, simply click on Publish. Congratulations! This is how you have learned how to set up your home page of the website, as well as how to edit the site title, tagline, as well as site icon. Now let's move back to the WordPress admin dashboard by clicking on the cross button here. Now let's try creating a page from scratch. To do that, simply hover onto the pages and click on Add New. Simply add a title name here. Then click on the Divi Builder. So here it is, giving us 3 options: build from scratch, choose a pre-made layout, or clone an existing page. So for now, let's build it from scratch. Now, whenever you select this option, an empty page will open up like this. And you can see that a blue colored section is appearing. So let's click on this plus icon here and add a row. Now select what kind of row you want. In my case, I want a row with single column, so I'm selecting that one. Let's add a text module to it. It's time to edit the text. Using the same module, I will mention the heading as well as the paragraph. Let me show you how it can be done. So as you can see, this text is appearing as a paragraph for now. But what if I want this text to appear as a heading? In that case, I will simply select this, and then I will make it heading 2. You can also select heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, or 4, depending on your requirement. Now let's enter a paragraph about it. So I'm adding some dummy text here as of now. You can see that heading and text have been added here. Now, to make it look more perfect, let's move to the design settings. And here, first make changes in the design of heading text. You can see that heading is highlighting. You can see that various options here like H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. So in our case, I'm going to make changes in H2 because that's the one we selected. So now let's start with changing the font first. I will search for Poppins, but you can select any font you want. You can make changes to font's weight as per your requirement. I've already discussed these settings with you, and these settings can be easily customized. You can make changes to the color as well. You can even add some additional effects. So now I'm done with editing this heading. I will edit the style of paragraph now. So to make changes in the paragraph, you must close this heading text box and go to Text Settings, and here you can edit the text font as well. So let's search for Poppins again here. You can see the changes here. In the same way, you can increase or decrease the size of the text using the option here. Once you're done, click on Save Changes. Now I want to show you something. In Divi, whenever we create a section like this, by clicking on this plus button here, you can see that it's providing us with three options: regular section, special section, or full width section. The one we've created as of now is a regular section. Now if I go for a special section, it will ask you to choose a custom column. Now these are a special type of section because it provides this kind of layout, where you can have subdivisions on one side and a single column on the other side. So you can select any of these based on your requirements. So let's select this one. So now here we can directly add a module. For example, if you want to add bar counters here, I can do that directly. I can clone this module like this here. I can also add a row like this. So let's say I want to add a blurb here. Then again, I want to add a blurb here. I can do that. Then I want to have a row with a single column. So you can see that we have also been able to create subdivisions like these using special sections. Now let's say I want to add a button, and I will customize the button by going to the button settings under Design tab. I will enable this option to use custom styles for button. I want the button's background color to be blue, and the text color should appear as white. So this is how we can edit the style of the button. Now I want the hover text color to be blue and background color to be white. You can see the button here. Now whenever someone hovers on the button, you see the color gets changed. You can also change the background color of this section as well. You can just go to the background settings here and then add any kind of gradient, single color, or image. All options are available over here. I will go with this, and I'll use a gradient background, and I'll set it that way so that it's easily visible to other users. You can see that we've successfully added the background color here. Now if you want to clone or move any section by simply dragging and dropping it like this, it's very easy to use. If you want to change the sequence of the models here, you can simply move it like this. It's all about drag and drop. That is why I consider Divi as the best theme, because it's so easy. In the same way you can set the settings of the row, you can see the settings of these modules. You can see the settings of these columns as well, so you have complete control over everything. And in each of these settings, you'll find the same options like borders, box shadows, filters, transform, animation, etc. So I don't recommend the beginners to create everything from scratch, as it will take a lot of time. That's why what we're going to do is we're going to create all of the pages, and then we will import the demos which are available in the theme library. So let's save this page by clicking on Publish. Now guys, I've added various pages to my website. As of now, I'm on the Contact Us page of my website. You can see this form here. So contact form is one of the most important parts of your WordPress website. Using a contact form, visitors can send messages to you. So you're going to receive those messages in your inbox. So how does it actually work? It's very simple. As of now, it's actually already added. But in case it's not added by default, what you need to do is click on plus icon and search for contact form. Then you can add this Divi contact from your website. Now let's customize our contact form. Simply click on Settings. You can see 3 fields here: name, email, and message. We will come to this field later, but before that, scroll down and here you can add title to your contact form if you want. You can add a success message that if someone fills up this form, after sending it, what message they should get. In the email, you can add your email address where you want to receive all of the details that will be filled in the form by the visitor. You can also create a message pattern that shows how you want these fields to appear in an email. So in case you want to learn about how to create one, then you can click on this question mark icon here, and it will guide you to how you can create a message pattern. You can also enable redirect URL. That means whenever a successful submission happens, the visitors will be automatically redirected to another page. Now there's another awesome feature which is called a spam protection. When enabled, you can see an extra layer of security has been added here. This helps in reducing spam in your website. You can also add a background color, and other options are also available here in the Design tab, which I've already discussed with you. So now let's move back to the field. As you can see, we have 3 fields here: name, email, and message. Now I will be clicking on this plus icon to add a new field. Now to create a new field, I have to add field ID first. In my case, I will name it phone. Now let's give it a title. So I will add this as phone number. So you can see that when I added a phone number in the title, phone number is appearing here. And this phone is the field ID, which should be unique, and it's not shown to the users. Under field options, you can see what type of input fields it should be. If you want it to be a simple input field, or you want to receive emails, or you want a text area, you can even add checkboxes. You can add multiple checkboxes like this. You can add radio buttons as well, like this, and clone them to add more and more. You can add a drop-down box as well, like this. By drop-down, I mean whenever people will click on this, a list of items will be appearing here. For example, I'm entering dummy list as AABB. To whenever someone clicks on this drop-down option, they will be seeing a list which will be indication to these 2 options, and then they have to select any one of these. So all kinds of settings are available. In our case, I'm selecting a simple input field because it's just a phone number that we need. You can set the maximum length of the text that will be entered in the input field, or you can set the minimum length as well. You can set it if you want only numbers or only letters or alphanumeric. You can make this field as required by enabling this option. You can add conditional logics as well. This is a little bit advanced for beginners, but it's a wonderful option provided by Divi under Contact Forms. Now let us explore the Advanced tab, which I haven't showed you until now. In Advanced tab, you have some additional options like if you want to add any CSS ID or CSS class, you can do it here. You can enter some custom code here under Custom CSS directly to this module. You can in fact control the visibility as well, like in case you want to disable any module on phone or on tablet or even on desktop, you can simply check mark the respective box. You have the option to change transmissions as well, how you want it to appear, so all of these settings are available right here. Some additional settings are also available here. So guys, I hope that you have learned the basics of the contact form and how it works. In my case, I want to add my email address in this form settings so that I receive all the entries. So I will simply add my email here. Now, whenever someone submits this form, I will receive an email with all of this information from the visitor. Until now, you've learned how to create pages, how to create contact forms, how to add sections, rows, columns, and modules. One thing which is still pending is menu. You can see that right now our menu includes Home, About Us, Contact Us, Home, Sample Page, etc. So let's learn how to fix this menu. Click on Exit Visual Builder first. Move back to WordPress Admin Dashboard. Hover on to Appearance and click on Menu. Now let's give our menu a title. Click on Create Menu. In the left side, you can see all the pages. Click on View All. Select the pages which you want to add in the menu. Now click on Add to Menu. You can see our menu structure now. You can change the sequence as well by simply using Drag and Drop interface. Once you're done adding pages, scroll down below and then select Primary Menu. Now click on Save Menu. Now let's visit our website to check the changes. The sequence has been updated now. To change your website's logo, let's move back to the dashboard. Hover onto Divi and click on Theme Options. Certain settings are available over here, which you can use to make those respective changes to the website. Under General tab, first thing you see is Logo. So let's click on Upload. Since we've already updated the logo, simply select it from the library and simply click on Set Image. Don't forget to click on Save Changes here. Now let's move back to our website. And after refreshing, you will see that this is how your logo appears on the website. So this is how easy it is to set logo on your website. Now back to the theme options, you can see various other options as well. But you don't need to make use of most of them, because now I'm going to show you something which will take away the use of all of these. Before doing that, let me tell you that this is the Custom CSS area, where you can add any type of custom CSS code on a global level. Then you have these performance settings here, which you can make changes to if you wish. Now you can see various other tabs as well, like Navigation, Builder Layouts, Ads, SEO, Integration, Updates. But most of the time, we're using a separate plugin for SEO. You can add header and footer codes under the Integration tab here in Divi. You can see the updates here, or you can also roll back to the previous version if you wish. You can also add some ads to your website using this tab. You can simply enable this option and then add the codes here. Various setting options are available here in Layouts, but we have modern settings now inside Divi itself to make the changes to the layouts. Under Builder tab, I want you to disable these settings because most of the time we're using a separate plugin for caching. So now once you're done with all of this, let's go to the Divi Theme Builder. Now, Divi Theme Builder is a special place, which is recently introduced with the Divi update. Using this theme builder, you can create custom headers as well as custom footers. Headers and footers is the area present on the top and the bottom of the website respectively. For example, this is the header of my website, and on scrolling down to the end, this is the footer of my website. So let's create our own header and footer. To do that, move back to the theme builder and then click on Add Global Header. We're building a global header from scratch. So now there is a special module which is called Menu. This is what we're going to use. In the Menu module, we have an option to change the logo as well. As you can see, the menu is also appearing, which we selected. Now, if you want to add a logo, you can do that from here. You can also select the elements which you want to select in this menu. For example, you can show the shopping cart icon, or you can show the search icon as well. Now, right now, our menu, it isn't really looking good. The size of the logo is appearing to be too big, so what we're going to do is we're going to design the tab, And then we're going into the sizing tab here. And then in the logo max width or logo max height, add a number, let's say 80 pixels. You can see the change in the logo above. You can set this number as per your own requirement. You can make the changes in its width as well. Now let's edit the text settings. Click on Menu Text. You can edit the active link color, make changes in the font like this. You can change menu text color as well. Increase menu size. Set the alignment. You can do all of that here. What's the need of this menu? The benefit is you can completely customize its design the way you want. For example, you can also add shadows to this box from here. I can select any of these options available here. Now what I want to do is add a button to my menu as well. To do that, let's select this. And you can see that menu shifted here. And here you can see a plus icon. Simply click on it to add a button module. The button has been added here. Under the Design tab, I will simply align it to the center. I will add a background color to it. I'm going to change the text color to white. And then I'll add a radius. So you can see that I've completely customized the button the way I wanted. You can change everything you want here. Let me set the margin of the button as well. Once you're done with everything, simply click on Save. And then click on this cross button over here. Make sure you click here on Save Changes as well. And now you can visit your website. You can see that the menu has been completely changed. In the same way, you can also create a global footer. Whenever you create a global footer, this footer will automatically be changed with the one which we are about to create as of now. In my case, let me simply add a text here. I'm adding some text here. And under the Design tab, I'm going to take this text in the center I'll increase the size and change the color of the text. Since the text color is white, I have to change the background and make it darker. I will set the spacing as well. Let's make a little change in the padding as well. And now let's click on Save. Now once done, simply click on the cross button and then click on Save Changes. Now let's move back to our website and refresh the whole website. Surprise! You can see that the footer section has been changed completely. This is how you can change headers and footers of your WordPress website using Divi theme. This was all about how you can easily create a website in WordPress using Divi. If you have any questions or want more tutorials like this, please mention in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video.
If you're not a subscriber, click down below to subscribe so you get notified about similar videos we upload. Now, to get the course transcript and follow along with this video, click right over there. And click over there to watch more videos on YouTube from Simon Says It.